I know you guys made fun of me because I love infrastructure so much. And I was on to you and your little tittering as I talked about pavement and load factors. But I don't care. I'm proud of that.
Senator Ann Johnson Stewart represented part of Plymouth and Minnetonka for only one term. She's not seeking re-election, but in that one term, she became known as an engineer with a passion for pavement. She shared her passion through infrastructure notes like these on Twitter. In her farewell speech, she referenced the need to keep pushing for infrastructure improvements. On the heels of that passionate speech, we reached out to Senator Ann Johnson Stewart to learn more about her passion for pavement and what she learned in office about Minnesota's infrastructure. Here's what she had to say in today's Newsmakers.
I think pavement is really important. It's a huge investment. We talk about it as an asset, and so if cities, counties, local agencies don't take care of their asset, it becomes a really expensive fix, much like your roof would be on your house. And so I think it's important.
What did you see in your time traveling in regards to infrastructure? Because that kind of became something you were known for.
Yeah, and I'm very proud of that. I ran for Senate because I'm passionate about infrastructure, and I was frustrated that nobody seems to be caring or paying attention. I mean, right now in St. Louis Park, 2 water main breaks in a very closely spaced time, you would think people would be a little bit scared, like, oh my God, what if that happens in my house? Well, frankly, it could happen in your house. These water main breaks are not all that unusual. It's just the fact that it happened twice in close succession that it's made the news in St. Louis Park. We had a bridge fall down in Minneapolis. I thought for sure that would grab people's attention, but you know, we take infrastructure for granted. I keep telling my engineer friends we're doing too good of a job because we're patching things together, we're making it work, and we are going to get to the point where it doesn't work anymore. So what I saw as a member of the bonding committee, which I loved and I love serving on, is that in Minnesota, we really do have some emergency situations. There are many people in rural Minnesota who live in small towns. They don't have the property tax base to fix their sewer or their water, and so they have nobody to come to but the state. And so as a member of the bonding committee, we had people pretty much begging us to help them because they have unsafe drinking water or they have sewage that's flowing directly into surface waters, and that bothers me. It feels like everybody in Minnesota, everybody in America, everybody in the world should have clean water, and shame on us that that's not true here. So that was one of the things that really got me.
Really stood out.
Yes, absolutely.
And you are retiring from the Senate. You're not running again, but you're still hoping to be involved in this field for sure.
Yes, I am passionate about infrastructure. I have worked my whole life, my whole adult life, in construction and teaching, and I've done a lot of work with local governments. And do you want to know what I plan on doing or hope to do?
If you could tell me very briefly.
So what I'd like to do is manage or coordinate the efforts by the state, which are not happening yet, but to manage our opportunities for billions of dollars in additional infrastructure spending and money coming here. So I am lobbying the governor right now to form a task force to get organized about that. And then, by the way, I'd also love it if you would appoint me the chair of that. So I'd love to continue my work in public service. It's a great, it's a need, and I feel like I'm uniquely qualified in that area. So that's what I hope my future brings.
All right. Well, we wish you the best of luck, and I'm sure we'll see you again. Senator Ann Johnson Stewart, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
The excessive heat has people screaming for ice cream. Delane Cleveland takes us inside Honey and Mackie's in Plymouth, a fan favorite that has some exciting news on the horizon.
It's a little family here, you know, we're all friends.
If you're craving ice cream,
All right, and then I've got Cookie Monster over here for you.
there's a lot of different places you can go.
Sweet.
But for the last 9 years,
I love the environment and I like the people.
Yes.
Honey and Mackie's has become that go-to destination in the West Metro for sweet treats.
Just have been so blown away by the support that we received from the community just to be able to make it 9 years.
Suzanne Varecka is the owner of this Plymouth institution. She's also the one responsible for making each and every one of the flavors you see on the menu, using locally sourced ingredients whenever possible.
And we truly make everything. So if you wanted a flavor, I could come up with a recipe and create that for you. And a lot of the ice cream shops that don't do it in-house don't have that flexibility.
This is the Nutellagram.
Variety is what makes Honey and Mackie's stand out. Its menu consists of about 24 flavors, but every day you're going to find something different.
You're going to get a lot of variety day to day, not just week to week or month to month.
In addition to scoops of ice cream, people can also order French fries, which are sliced and fried right on site. They also have hot dogs and pulled pork sandwiches.
French fries and ice cream is really sort of fun for families and kids.
And if you want to take some ice cream home with you, their freezer is stocked with take-home pints. Right now, if you want to buy a pint, Honey and Mackie's is the only place where you can do that. But soon you'll be able to get them at Hy-Vee and other local grocery stores.
Absolutely, yeah. I've been telling all my friends and say, get ready, we can, come and pick these up in grocery stores soon.
It's a big step for this small operation. In the meantime, they've got a busy summer to worry about.
I know that I've got to work harder, longer, stronger than everybody else to kind of get Honey and Mackie's where we want to be.
In Plymouth, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
And did you know there's a new ice cream shop in the northwest suburbs too? It's called Ice Dreamzzz because their website says their ice cream is so good that every bite feels like you are living in a dream. Ice Dreamzzz is located in the shopping center with the Cub Foods and Bachman's at the intersection of Highway 55 and Highway 169. It's Thai-styled rolled ice cream, and the owners are selling cotton candy too.
The state baseball tournament wrapped up Friday with championship games in all 4 classes. Earlier this week, Maple Grove made an appearance in the tourney for the first time in 5 years.
Maple Grove baseball taking on St. Louis Park in the heat Tuesday afternoon in the state Class 4A quarterfinals. Top of the first inning, Metro Player of the Year Chris Hokinson of St. Louis Park slices a double down the line and left, and it gets to the corner. Stanley Regenti scores, and it's 1-0 Orioles 3 batters into the game. Bottom of the second inning, watch the perfect squeeze bunt by Brian O'Dwyer, and when Hokinson throws the ball over the first baseman, both Mason South and Michael Ross score on the play, and it's 2-1 Crimson. Aiden McMahon gets the start for Maple Grove, and he strikes out Zach Helfman to end the top of the third. McMahon strikes out 5 in the first 3 innings. Then in the bottom of the third, Hokinson's pitch gets past catcher Helfman. It's a passed ball as Tanner Albeck comes home to score. Maple Grove adds another run on an Orioles error to lead 4-1 after 3. Top of the 5th with Aiden Hansen on to pitch for the Crimson, and they get a strikeout throwout double play to end the inning. O'Dwyer tags out the Park runner who slid past the bag. It's a 4-2 game. The Crimson would add one more run. Mason South's ground ball to shortstop isn't handled cleanly. Cole Newell scores in the play. The Crimson go on to win 5-2.
Maple Grove lost in the state semifinals to Farmington 7-5, and then fell 6-3 to Chanhassen in the third place game. They finished with a record of 20-6. The state golf tournaments wrapped up midweek. Although no boys teams from the area were in the Class 3A tournament, several local individuals fared well. Here's Jay Wilcox with final round highlights.
After a hot, humid, and windy first round, cooler weather and calm winds for day 2 of the Class 3A boys golf tournament at Bunker Hills. Maple Grove's Derek Stendal comes into round 2 1 shot off the lead. He just misses for birdie on West 5 and taps in for par on the way to a 73. Stendal shoots even par for the tourney and places 5th. Champlain Park's Brian Terhar on East 9 misses the birdie try but taps in to wrap up his day with an even par 72. Terhar ties for 7th place with a 2 over 146 total. Another lefty, Charlie Moen of Benilde, with a short par on East 9. He ties for 10th place with a 147 total after a 73 on day 2. Max Wolf of Hopkins also bidding for birdie on East 9. He settles for par and cracks the top 20, tying for 19th place with a 150 total. Carter Callan of Benilde is also at 150 after shooting a 75. Edina wins the boys' team title. Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.
The Maple Grove girls qualified for the state Class 3A tournament for the second straight season. Here's Jay Wilcox again with final round highlights.
The Umbrellas come out for day 2 of the state Class 3A girls golf tournament with rain off and on. Benilde's Clara Halverson rolls home the long birdie putt on East Course number 9 at Bunker Hills on her way to a second round 78 and 12th place finish overall. Wayzata's Sachi Deshmukh on West 5. Her putt for birdie curls just short to set up a tap-in for par. She ties for 13th with a 154 total. Maple Grove's girls in the hunt for the team title. Amelia Morton just misses the birdie try on West 3 with the sun back out. She taps in for par and ties for 20th place after a 75 on day 2. Tying Morton for 20th is her teammate McKenna Hogan, who cards a 77 in the second round and 159 total. Julia Contreras of the Crimson aims for birdie on East Course number 6. She taps in for par and finishes in 26th place with a 162 total. Peyton Anderson of the Crimson ties for 30th, and Maple Grove finishes second behind champion Alexandria. Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.